How to improve your combat with Redfog. So first of all, what is Redfog? I'm not sure if it's always called that. I first heard it from XCOM, so that's why I call it that. It is essentially, as you take damage, you become worse at things. They have a system like that in Shadowrun, I believe, but not for regular D&D. And I think this is a mistake. I have no idea why they don't. First, I'll explain why I like it, and then I'll tell you the system that I use in my campaigns. It's super simple and easy, so you don't have to worry about it. It's not like 3.5 grappling. Am I right? God, that was cringe. I think the best reason for it is it adds more tension to combat. Instead of being this epic knight killing everyone, no matter the HP, you actually feel you're mortal. You feel like you can die. You feel you get worse as you take more damage. It's more realistic. And yes, I know it's not where you play a role-playing game, but it can allow for more role-playing. Let's say you're a dwarf who's super proud and he'll never ask for help. But then when he gets low HP and he actually feels he's too injured to keep fighting because he's got penalties, his character might stay proud and fight to the death, never ask for help. Or maybe for the first time in his life, he actually does ask for help. And it can add more role-playing into combat, which I know is quite rare. It also makes low damage PCs feel useful. A cleric who is out of spells and swings his mighty D4 hammer may feel like he's barely scratching the HP of like a massive monster. But with Redfog, it could be that damage that pushes the monster over the point where it gets another penalty. It can also mean choosing targets for your heal can be more important. Sometimes it might be more important to heal your low life party member instead of your downed party member. Speaking of which, I should explain my Redfog system, so maybe you could use it, you might find a better one, you might just use an already existing one, but I like mine. And I'm sure there are better ways, but this is a simple way that can be done in-game easily without loads of maths or effort really. If you go under 3/4 health, you get a -4 penalty to all attack rolls, your AC, your saving throws, your spell save DCs, if you're like a wizard or a druid or whatever, and essentially all rolls, except damage. I've tried it affecting damage, and it just ruins combat completely, because no one's doing any damage, you're just hitting each other with pool noodles. When below half, the penalty goes to -8, and when below 3/4, it goes to -12. Now, this might seem really harsh, but it does also apply to enemies. So it's not like you're just going to get battered as soon as you start losing. It can mean target selection is more important. A more complex system, which is the one I first came up with, when I thought of adding Redfog into my games, was for every 1/8 of your health missing, -1 to all your stats. This makes small amount of damage do more, and it means maybe hitting everything once would be quite useful. But doing the maths in combat for everything, it just slows it down to the point where you're just like, oh, this is pointless and boring. So let me know what you think of adding Redfog. Tell me if you think you're going to add it in after watching this video. And the next video I make will probably be about party conflict. My last video got most of its views from the Matt Colville subreddit, I think. But I don't want to post all my videos to it and be annoying. So if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends. See you next time.